Imagine being 20 years old and worth over $200 million. Your face is on magazine covers. Wall Street calls you a genius. You're driving a Ferrari, living in a mansion, and you're the youngest person to ever take a company public in America. Now imagine, none of it is real. Before we dive in, drop a comment and let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoy true crime stories like this, be sure to like the video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share it with someone who'd love it too. In 1987, Barry Minkow became the most famous teenager in America, not because he built a business empire, but because he built the greatest illusion the business world had ever seen. This is the story of ZZZZ Best, the $200 million company that didn't actually exist. 1982. Barry Minkow is 16 years old, working out of his parents' garage in Reseda, California. He starts a carpet cleaning business called ZZZZ Best. At first, it's legitimate. He's actually cleaning carpets, going door to door, building a client list. But Barry has a problem. He's ambitious, impatient, and he wants to be rich now. Carpet cleaning is slow money, so Barry discovers something much faster. He discovered insurance restoration. When buildings get damaged by fire or floods, insurance companies pay big money to restoration companies to clean up the mess. We're talking contracts worth hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. And Barry realizes something dangerous. These contracts are hard to verify, so he starts making them up. He creates fake restoration contracts, fake insurance companies, fake building managers. He's 17 years old and he's forging documents worth millions. And here's the crazy part, it works. By 1986, ZZZZ Best goes public. Barry Minkow is 20 years old and his company is valued at over $200 million. He's on the cover of Inc. magazine. He's meeting with Wall Street executives in $1,000 suits. He's the American dream on steroids. Except the American dream was built on paper, literally. So how do you fake a $200 million company? How do you fool investors, auditors, and Wall Street? Barry Minkow didn't just lie. He built an entire alternate reality. First, the paperwork. Barry created fake insurance restoration contracts with elaborate details, building addresses, damage reports, payment schedules. He created shell companies to act as the insurance companies paying ZZZZ Best. He even had accomplices pose as building managers and insurance adjusters. When auditors called to verify contracts, Barry's team would answer the phones, pretending to be someone else. Oh yes, the company is doing excellent work for us. Here's the payment confirmation. But here's where it gets insane. In 1986, auditors demanded to physically see one of these massive restoration sites. Barry told them about an $8 million job in Sacramento, a building damaged by fire, a building his company was supposedly restoring. So Barry rented an entire building for the weekend. He put up his company signs. He hired workers to walk around with clipboards and tools. He created a complete movie set. The auditors showed up, walked through the job site, took notes, and left satisfied. The building had never been damaged. There was no restoration job. It was all theater, and it worked. His company's stock kept rising. Barry appeared on talk shows. Investment banks courted him. He was America's youngest self-made millionaire. May 1987, a Los Angeles Times reporter named Daniel Axett starts digging. He can't find records of some of ZZZZ Best's biggest contracts. Buildings that supposedly had massive fire damage show no signs of ever being damaged. Then a credit card company notices something strange. Barry's company transactions don't match their reported revenue. Then former employees start talking. Then the auditors start asking harder questions. June 1987, the house of cards collapses. Investigators discover that 90% of the company's revenue was fake. The restoration contracts didn't exist. The insurance companies, shell corporations, The $8 million Sacramento job, a rented building. Barry Minkow is arrested. The stock becomes worthless overnight. Investors lose over $100 million. In 1989, Barry is convicted of 57 counts of fraud and sentenced to 25 years in federal prison. He's 23 years old. But here's the twist. Barry only serves 7 years. He gets out in 1995, becomes a pastor, and reinvents himself as a fraud investigator, helping the FBI catch other scammers. Until 2011, when he's arrested again for securities fraud related to his investigation work. He goes back to prison for another 5 years. The teenager who built an empire on lies couldn't stop lying. Barry Minkow's fraud exposed massive weaknesses in how companies are audited. It showed how charisma and confidence can override common sense. And it proved that age and ambition without integrity is a dangerous combination. Barry Minkow built a $200 million company on nothing but air, lies, and audacity. For a moment, he convinced the entire world he was a genius. But in the end, reality always catches up. If you want more stories about the biggest frauds, scams, and cons in history, hit that subscribe button. Because trust me, this is just the beginning.